You're welcome to this special training. It's the first of many trainings that will be happening. You're welcome to this. Let me title this Power Hour training. And my name is Dr. Segun King. It's an exclusive training for the World Creation Initiative family. And tonight we're going to be talking about a successful business launch. So, um, successful brand launch, successful business launch. So, allow me to use uh, brand launch and business launch simultaneously. So, if I'm saying brand launch, if I'm saying business launch, I'm saying the same thing. So, if I'm saying brand launch, if I'm saying business launch, I'm saying the same thing. So, we're going to be talking about a successful business launch. This is a live meeting, and I want to congratulate and salute everybody that is already on the call. Please pay attention so that you can learn. This is not a prospect meeting. This training is not a prospect. A prospect, stop playing, stop listening, and leave the meeting. But if a partner, keep playing because this is a prerequisite training that you have to do for you to have a business launch and for you to have a successful business launch. I'm going to say again, this is for a partner. If you're not a partner, don't bother, just discontinue, don't play, don't watch this recording. But if you are a partner, you want to prepare for your business launch, this is going to be a compulsory requirement. So if you tell me you want to launch your business, I will ask you, have you participated in the successful business launch training? If the answer is no, you might have to do this training or watch this training. Okay. All right. So let's get into this. So for a successful business launch, um, there are different keys. There are three different keys, and I'm so grateful to God, to our visionary president, the entrepreneur mentor TEM, Ambassador Dr. Michael Okoli, that gave us this training and has made it possible for me to give out this training. So it's as though you are listening directly to Ambassador Dr. Michael Okoli, or you are listening to him through my voice tonight. Okay, so take it with the same seriousness. Ensure you have your pen and paper. I would not see you writing, but if you're not doing that, then you're not a good student right now. Ensure you're writing something down, and a recap will come at the end, and if I call you up to recap what you watched or what you listened to, you had better get it correctly. Okay, so why business launch? Why brand launch? Is it not just for somebody to come? So this is going to be a 30 minutes training, 30 minutes counting from now. Okay, so why business launch? Why brand launch? What is the usefulness? They say if the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Abuse is going to be sure. Okay, so a business launch is synonymous to an aeroplane launch. If you've ever flown on an aeroplane or maybe helicopter, you know the energy and the effort that is required to get the plane off the ground. As a matter of fact, they tell you to fasten your seatbelt. Even all the air hostesses are supposed to be seated. Okay, that's not the time for talking or going to the toilet. Everybody's going to be ready because it is the most important part of the flight. If the flight can successfully take off and get into the air, then you can start standing up to go to toilet, to grab something from your bag, or to begin to enjoy your trip. They even tell you you can even unfasten your seatbelt. So at that point, you are coasting. But you see, the dangers of a flight are much more pronounced at the beginning stages. So they don't want you buzzing your head and having calamity and issues as the plane is taking off. It's the same thing for a business. Okay, when we hear business launch, we think of somebody wants to open a restaurant and is going to call everybody to come to the restaurant to come and support him or her, not to come and eat free food, obviously, when you're not a destructive person. It's a business, not charity. You're not coming to come and eat free food. You're coming to buy the food to support that business launch. Okay, so that is the same idea for a business launch here. So if a business is not launched, it's going to be like an aeroplane. It is never going to leave the ground. So if you're listening and participating live in this training and you have not done your business launch, that's the reason why your plane is ground. And the plane is not built to be on the ground, it's built to be in the sky. So there can be no success without takeoff. Okay. Yes, prayers and every other thing is good, but all the fuel in the plane and all the degrees of the pilot is useless if the plane is not launched and put in the air. You're not even going to get your destination if you never launch. So a business you never launch can never achieve anything. Like there's no targets you're going to be able to achieve until you launch the business. The launch of the business is the beginning of your business. And yes, our business can and should be launched repeatedly. And for World Creation Initiative, the guideline is that you should plan to launch your business at least once a week until you know you are getting to stability. And what do we call stability here? Stability is when you are probably an arm earning 500,000 naira a month as a lady, a woman, or a Fortune 500 member, that a man, guy earning 500,000 naira a month, or you are a millionaire circle member earning 1 million naira a month. Those are the points of stability. Until you're there, you want to be launching your business every week. Okay, I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. If that is clear, type in clear in the chat box. If that is clear, clear in the chat box. If you're watching this on replay, go to the comment section and type in clear. All right, so before I go into the 3 keys for a successful business launch, let me talk about the 4 parties. The 4 parties to a business launch. So the 4 people involved in a business launch. Okay, the first person is the very business partner that is doing the business launch. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for your comments. I said if it's clear, go to the chat box and type in clear. That's the only way I'm going to know you're following. This is not one of those meetings. Participation is key. When we start doing this training, the only thing that will qualify you to stay and to enter the next training is participation. We're not joking here. This is serious matter. This is serious business. Okay. All right. So there are 4 parties to a business launch. Okay. There are 4 parties to a business launch. The very first party is the person, the human being, the business partner that is launching his or her business. Okay. So let me say a new partner. Let me say Jane just came into the business, and Jane is the person that wants to launch a business. So the very first partner, the very first party to the business launch is the very human being, the very person doing the business launch. The second party to a successful business launch is the leader or the upline to the person. So let's say Jane is the number 1 person, right? She's the person doing the business launch. If Jane was sponsored by Amaka, so Amaka is the upline or the sponsor of Jane. That's the second important person in the business launch. The third party to the business launch is the presenter or the coach. That could be me, that could be any designated person, but most likely at this beginning stage, it's going to be me, DSA, running the business launch. And the 4th party to the business launch are the prospects, the people that will be listening in the business launch and will be listening as that business is being launched. So I'm going to recap. There are 4 parties to a business launch. When I say business launch, I also mean brand launch. So if I'm saying brand launch, business launch, I'm saying the same thing. The first party is the very business partner that just came into the business that is launching his or her business. Okay. The second party to the business launch is the person sponsor or upline. So if Amaka was sponsored by Jade, Amaka is the sponsor of the person doing the business launch. The person has a responsibility to prepare the person. If you fail to prepare your person for business launch, you're not being a very useful upline and sponsor. That's the truth. The third party to a successful business launch is the presenter or the coach that is going to be talking and running the business launch presentation, either on Zoom or in a physical business launch. And the 4th party to a successful business launch are the prospects, the new person, your family, your friends, those that are your ride or die friends that are coming to witness the business launch. Okay, so understand your role in the success of anybody's business launch or your business launch. So let me go to the 3 keys. If you are following, type in following. If you are following, type in following. If you are following, type in following. I'm checking those that are following this simple instruction. Okay? It's early days, but we are people of order. We are people of instruction. We are people that follow rules. Okay, so
So if you're following, type in following. Let me know you are here and you're here and here alone. All right. So there are 3 keys to a successful business launch. And the first key is the belief system. Thank you for those that are responding and following that instruction. So the first key to a successful business launch is the belief system. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to have 100% belief that what you are about to do is a game changer. Okay, so the opposite of belief is doubt. See, if you are in a place of doubt, will this business launch work? Will people not come? Will they not come? Would they honor my business launch? Can this business help them? Can this business meet all their dreams? Can this business achieve, help them to succeed? If you're having that doubt, you are not ready for the business launch. Don't bother with it yet, because belief and doubt cannot coexist inside the same body. It's practically impossible to believe me and to doubt me at the same time. Okay, you can't believe in Jesus and doubt Jesus at the same time. You can't believe in this business and doubt it at the same time. You have to have 100% belief that what you're doing is a game changer. What you're doing is about to transform people's life for good. You need to understand that, see, what you're about to do is the best thing after sliced bread. As you are literally giving people a break, like a password to their financial freedom. See, I believe in this business with all of my life. I belong in this industry to know well enough that this industry and this business can transform an average human being to a celebrity. I know well enough that this business can transform an ordinary person to an extraordinary result producer. I know that this business has changed people from bricklayers to monthly, as in millionaires and millionaire mentors. I know that this business has helped people that were earning 30,000 naira on a job, and today they are earning over 30 million naira a month. If you are still doubting whether this business can help anybody or can help you, you are not ready and you're not right for the business launch. Don't waste your time doing that business launch just yet, because it's better to not do the business launch than to do it and it fails. Okay, so your belief system must be top notch. Whoever is doing the business launch, whether it is me or it is you talking during the business launch, you must know that what you're about to give to people is a gift of a lifetime. See, they might not be transporting themselves from one state to another state to listen. They might crossing 1,000 miles to attend the meeting, but they should know that when that meeting starts, you are about to give them a gift of a lifetime, a gift that it is much more expensive than either 50,000 naira or 79,990. You must know that, see, you're about to bless somebody, you're about to transport and teleport somebody from the realm of ordinariness to the realm of extraordinariness. It must be clear. It must be clear to you that you're about to change your life. It should not be guesswork. It should not be assumption. Okay? All right? So belief is the difference between success and failure. So you must have that belief system. Your belief must be top-notch. If you doubt it, you have failed in that business launch. If you doubt it that your people might not want to join you, if you doubt that they might not find value, if you doubt that the person talking in the business launch will not do a good job, you have just failed in the business launch. Okay? So that's the first key, belief. Your belief system must be top-notch. So the second key is understanding. Please go to the chat box and type in the word understanding. Go to the chat box and type in understanding. I will do this regularly, so your hand will not be far from the chat box, except you're driving. Either you're driving and you're watching this, or you're listening to this or participating. That is the only reason why you should not comment in the chat box. Okay? So if you're following, the second key is understanding. Type in the word understanding. Now, you can tell I'm being fast, okay? I'm being fast. I try to keep the time. It is not in the longevity of the training. It is in how short and precise it can be, okay? Thank you very much for all those that are responding. Number two, you must understand that the business launch is a matter of life and death. Okay, don't get scared now. I'm not professing death. I'm professing life, okay? I'll take that again. You must understand. See, there are different things you need to understand. The first thing is that you need to understand that the business launch is a matter of life and death. And I'm going to speak and say this for the average person. If you're listening to this, you can say, nah, I'm not average, then congratulations. But if you're here and what I want to say rhymes with you, then you're probably average and you need to work on your mindset. For the average person, when a business launch does not succeed, the person quits. Like seriously, at the first attempt of business launch that doesn't go well, it quits. And the person just quits. The person just dies. The person's business just dies. The plane just collapses and there's a plane crash at the airport. You see all those plane crashes that happen close to the airport? That's a failed business launch. Okay, so you need to understand. So as the upline and the sponsor, oh my God, as the upline and the sponsor of the person doing the business launch, you should know that this person, this business launch can help the person to either stay in the business, or the failure of the business launch will kill the person's business like poor gunshot, the person is dead. So what will be your joy if the person dies or the person's business dies? You have to, you now have to go look for new prospects to join you. There's no joy in that, right? So you are the person's barrier to the person's business death. Okay. Another thing you need to understand: both the person doing the business launch and the upline and sponsor of the person doing the business launch is that you need to understand that this is a business of people. The raw materials we need for the business is people. It is not money. The $49,990 you're paying is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Forgive my French, but that money is peanuts. Like, you really want to use $49,990 to earn $1 million a month? Are you joking? Like, are you joking? Like, who does that? Okay. Even Ponzi schemes that is going to still show you Pepe and Shege at the same time. You can't use $49K to earn $1 million every month, except the person is a thief or was born of a thief. So the raw material for the business is not the $49,990 or the $79,990. You need to understand that the raw material for the business, yes, it's knowledge, yes, it's belief, yes, it's understanding, but more importantly, it is people. It is people. Look at Ambassador Dr. Michael Coley. Can you quantify how many people he has empowered? If you still think he's bring to, then something is wrong with your belief system. If you just think this thing, all this bring to, you have failed already. I'm telling you for free. If your mind is still in the realms of all these bring to, I can promise you have failed already. If you see it as my job here is to empower, is to enlighten, is to educate people. If that is your mindset, then you are winning already. If you're thinking all this bring to, I don't understand it, then you have failed already. And the failure is going to be a very woeful failure. So you need to understand at least the business to a level, that the business of people. Without empowering people, you do not deserve a commission in this business. The commission comes only to those that are plugged into the mission. You can see I'm very passionate right now. So if you are watching this on replay and you're like, why is DSK so passionate? I'm so passionate because you see, your understanding of this business launch could be the secret to your success, and could be the secret of all the success every team member you ever have would have. Okay, so you need to understand that this success is possible as long as your job is to make other people successful. Another thing you need to understand is that when your team members or your downline do their business launch and it fails, 9 out of 10 of them cannot swallow the bitter taste of defeat and failure. Okay, there was a business launch that we did, and the person didn't get any tangible result. The person stopped picking calls the next day. Was I surprised? No. Can the person do better? Yes. Could the person have been prepared better? Yes. Okay, so I need to let you understand that not a lot of people, see, you as a person, you might have built yourself to the level whereby when you fail at first attempt, you tell yourself it's first attempt. But a lot of people have not been mentally trained and toughened enough to understand that first attempt is not the only attempt. They don't understand that. It is you that understand that. So you need to understand and let them know that it is a business of people, and some people might not gel. Some people might not find the value you want to give them. Some people might have been miseducated. Some people might have been brainwashed that this thing is scam. Some people might even have family members that have done it and failed. Is there no human being in your family that did a business and failed? So that's not a big deal. People fail in school. People go to Harvard and they fail. People go to University of Lagos and they fail. People go to Cape Town University and they fail. People do real estate and they fail. People do forex and they fail. So what's the big deal? Is they say first attempt in learning shouldn't kill your dreams here if you have any at all. Okay, you need to understand that and prepare yourself and prepare your member that a business launch and your people don't say yes immediately does not mean you failed. You sowed a seed. Can you give it time to grow and do further business launch? If you don't understand these things, then you can't teach any human being you are doing a business launch for. I'm going to cut that number 2 at that point, and I'm going to go to number 3. If you are still following me and you're ready for number 3, type in the word following. If you are still following me and you're ready for the third one, type in following, type in following, type in following in the chat box. If you're not typing, then you are not in this meeting. If you're not typing, then you're probably sleeping as you're listening. All right. If you're following and you're ready for the third key, remember the first key. Remember the first key was belief system. You got to believe that what you're doing is a game changer. Number 2, you need to understand that the brand launch is a matter of life and death.
In the person staying in the business and the person jackpotting on you. All right. Number 3 is preparation. Number 3 is preparation. Somebody's raising hands. It's not yet time to ask questions, so I'm going to just lower your hand. All right. Number 3 secret to a successful business launch is preparation. Okay. Nothing is showing on the screen. Just pay attention and listen to me. Yeah, just listen. The value you're about to get is not in my face. It's in the things I'm saying. The number 3 key is preparation. Preparation. See, there's something called the 5 Ps. I used to think the 5 P meant proper preparation prevents poor performance, but that is not true. Ambassador Michael Coley has taught me afresh that 5 Ps actually means prior preparation prevents poor performance. It is not on that business launch day that you prepare. To be preparing for a boxing match on the day of boxing is you behaving like a proper amateur. You are going to get boxed. Your eye will swell up inside that boxing ring. It will swell up like it will shock you. Okay? Preparation is key. Like you learning how to even teach your downline what to expect and what not to expect is you preparing the person for the business launch. It is not the guy or the lady that is stuck in the business launch that should do the preparation. No, I have been prepared for this. I've been prepared for this for almost a decade. Like I've been preparing for the last 8 years for moments like this. Okay, I don't mess with sell meetings every day. I still join somebody every day to get better. If me that have been in this industry for almost 8 years can still be preparing, then how about you? How about you? How about you? So to be preparing on that same day, like it is on that same day you want to coach your team member on what to say, what to expect, then you're already failing at preparation. If it is on that day you want to begin to broadcast, your flyer, then you and your upline are failing already when it comes to preparation for the business launch. If it is on that day, 10 minutes to 7, that you are reminding them, please, I want you to go, you are already failing at preparation. Let me tell you how to prepare. Number 3 key is preparation. Let me tell you how to prepare for a business launch. There are 3 stages of preparation. And that's pre-business launch preparation, during business launch preparation, and after the launch preparation. I hope you are finding value. I hope you're understanding this thing. I'm really grateful and appreciative to those that believe in training and join this training live. Some others will probably settle for replay. It is well. Okay, so there are 3 stages of preparation. There's the pre-brand launch preparation, and I'm going to talk about the person doing the business launch. See, there is a difference between the business launch and business opportunity presentation. Okay, now you are wondering what is the difference. A business opportunity presentation, like the normal ones we do, okay, that you have not told me you are doing a business launch, a normal one For a business opportunity presentation, it is us that is doing them a favor. I hope you catch that. It is us that is doing them a favor. But for a business launch, your prospects are the ones doing you a favor. I'll say that again. For a normal business opportunity presentation, it is us that is doing a favor. I can say things like, we are giving you an opportunity of a lifetime. I can say things like, as in we are giving you a chance to play in the connected economy. I can say things like, we are giving you a chance to become a millionaire earner. We are giving you a chance, all this kind of stuff. But for a business launch that you are launching with your face on the flyer, your prospects are the ones doing you a favor. And I'll tell you why. When you are launching your restaurant and you are telling your friends to come and buy food on that day, are you telling me your food is the best food in the world? You must be joking now. You must be joking. You are telling them, bad as bad, anyhow the food is tasting, just come and buy. Bring your friends and come and buy. On this particular day, I'm launching this restaurant, just come and buy. Then after they buy, you now begin to let them know that protein is good for your body, fish is good for your body, the shawarma is good for your body. But you don't do that to bring them, because you need them for a favor. So one of the pre-business launch preparation is to identify those that you can count on. And I'm going to give you this script. There's a script that you have to use when you are inviting. See, one thing you should never, ever do, if you do it, you have shot your business in the leg, is to do a broadcast. You broadcast your business launch flyer to the whole world. Either you have not listened to this training, or your upline has done a terrible job on you. You should never broadcast your business launch invitation. It has to be a phone call. Before you even send the flyer, it has to be a phone call, and the phone call should go. Don't even do WhatsApp call, because half of the time their data is not on, and when their data is on, some people don't take WhatsApp calls seriously. What you are launching is not a hobby. What you are launching is a business. Can you treat it with the seriousness of a business? If the answer is yes, do normal phone call. Recharge your call credit for that day. Your conversation should go something like this. Hello, my friend. I'm having my business launch next week, Saturday, upper Saturday, and I'm inviting a few friends that I really, 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 really love so much to come and support me. Can I count on you to be there for me? You see this script? I'll say it 3 times, believing that you will write it down. The phone call should go somewhat like this. After the normal, compliments, hey, how you doing? How is the family? How are the kids? How are my daughters? How is my cousin? How is your husband? How is chairman? How is family? How is Jos? How is Lagos? How is Meduguri? Hope you're fine. Don't talk politics. Don't talk religion. It has a way of diverting the conversation. Don't talk about any election. Just go, after you have done the initial greetings, let your conversation on the phone. If you do WhatsApp, you are not ready for greatness yet. On the phone call should go somewhat like this. I am having my business launch next week, Saturday, or next week, Thursday, or next week, Tuesday by 7 p.m. If it is a physical meeting, tell them I'm having it at Gariki. Tell them I'm having it at Apple. Tell them I'm having it at Ikeja. Tell them I'm having it at Unilag. If it is an online meeting, say I'm going to be launching it online. And I'm inviting a few friends that I trust and believe in so much, okay, to come and support me. The question is, can I count on you to be there for me? Start and shut up and wait for them to respond to you. Is that simple enough? As in, even me in my stammering days, I can say this without stammering. Just say that and shut up and let them talk. If they say, what is the business about? No, it's a business launch. If I say it now, then there's nothing new about the business launch again. I just need you to be there for me. Can I count on you to be there? Shebi, if it is you, I'll be there for you. Can I count on you to be there for me, to support me? If the answer is no,
If the answer is I'm not sure, that person is not your person. That person is not your person. If the person say yes now, I will do anything for you now. And that's not a problem. Where's the address? Where is he holding? Then it is now you that will say he's holding in Lagos, he's holding in Ikeja, he's holding in Gudu, Apple, he's holding on Zoom. No, are you familiar with Zoom? Of course now, Zoom. Which one is Zoom? Okay, download Zoom today so that you'll be prepared for the meeting next week. It is not on that day you are teaching them Zoom now. No, 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 no. Okay? If they say yes, only then and then only should you send the flyer to them, the invite to them. Anybody that says no, let me think about it, whether I can be there for you. Let me pray about it, whether I can support you. Let me go and ask my pastor whether I can be there for you. If they say that, do not make a mistake of sending the address or sending the flyer. Don't make that mistake. Don't do that. Okay? That is a simple script. Okay? So, also, if the person is, what is it about? Tell me now. You say, guy. I just need it to be there for me. This business launch is very important to me. I'm about to launch the biggest business of my life. It's very, very important to me. And I'm calling only few friends that I can count on. Friends that even when I'm having a wedding, what you should know, if you can use that example, if I'm having maybe a wedding, if I'm having something very important, people that will be there for me, my ride or die friends. Can I count on you? Just keep saying, can I count on you until they give you a yes. You can as well do emotional blackmail. Say, you know that you have to be there for me. You know if you don't support me, I'm screwed. You know if you're not there for me, nobody will be there for me. Say things like that. And you had better say it to those that love you, trust you, and believe in you. If you have a questionable character and people don't believe in you, business launch is not for you. Okay, because business is supposed to, those that should support you in business are those that know you, like you, trust you, believe in you. If nobody likes you, if nobody trusts you, if nobody believes in you, then you have a very questionable character. You need to go and repent first. Honestly speaking, you need to go and work on, that questionable attitude first. As in, how can I be in prison and I cannot call you to be there for me? Guy, are you saying you can't be there for me? Emotionally blackmail them till they say yes. Yes, it is allowed, because you would do the same thing if you were launching a restaurant. Okay? And finally, under pre-business launch, you want to tell them that your presence means a lot to me. Write that down somewhere. Your presence means a lot to me. If you are there, I'm going to be very happy. I'm going to be very grateful. I'm going to be very excited. You will have made my day. You will have given me all the hope I require. See, you can use words to move people. Even before they come for the business launch, they are ready to do something for you. Not the one that the person talking is whining them like a generator and they're like, I can't do this thing for okay now. No, I can't do this thing for Charles. No, Charles, for where Charles. Like if I do, I make I die. If I do, I make I naked bath. You see, they're already so it should be people that are your ride or die. So that's the first part of preparation. Then the second part of preparation is during the business launch. See, if you're not very familiar with Zoom, learn it. There's something you have to do on that business launch meeting. You should be the first human being in that room. If it is a physical presentation, you need to be there to welcome every human being, every child, every baby, every adult, every girl. As you're coming into the room, you are welcoming them. Say, you are welcome. Oh God. Chuku, you came. Oh God. Chuku, the God will bless you. This thing you have done for me, God will bless you. Thank you for showing up for me. See, guys. This is Ambassador Michael Coley teaching us. When he was talking, I was having goosebumps. If I'm not having goosebumps now, then I'm probably not telling you this thing well. Thank you very much. Mama Ikena, you came. Oh God, you hug them. If it's the same sex, you can peck them, you can hug them. If it is on Zoom, before the person starts, see, if you are doing business launch and I'm the first person talking, it's an insult to me. And it's lack of preparation from you. You should be the one talking. Say hello, you're welcome. Charles, I see you on the Zoom. I see you, Charles. Hey, Dayo. Oh, I knew you were going to show up. Hey, Dayo, you're welcome. We're going to start soon. Just welcome. Just ensure you're in it. It is not me that should be saying, be sure you're in a quiet place. You are rubbishing the speaker. I repeat, you are rubbishing the speaker if it is me greeting them good morning, good evening, you're welcome. You see, when you don't elevate the speaker, you reduce the speaker and you want the speaker to help you to get results. How now? How now? This is Wealth Creation Family. This is we. This is DSK talking to us. We. Okay, so you stay on the call for the first 5-10 minutes. You are welcoming them. Say, man, Charles, you are welcome, thank you. So you do that, and you say, you know what? I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to invite. Learn how to edify. There's nothing lies. There's nothing false about education. You know who DSK is. If you don't know, Google me. Find out. Understand the things I've done or the places I've been. Say things like, man, this. I want to make way for my leader. Anything you are led on me to say, just say it correctly. He has done this, he has done that, he has worked there, he has worked that. See, if you don't know how to use words, man, you're on the long team. Then when you have done that, I or the person that wants to run the business launch can then come on board. Then what you do after the business launch is called three-way call. See, there's follow-up and yes, follow up. How can you do a business launch and for 3 days you didn't call the person? You have wasted that prospect. You have literally wasted the prospect. You allow the prospect to use their data. Come on, thank you. You cannot say to them on the phone, Abba now, why are you like this? Why do you want to be like this? For everybody that shows interest or that paid on that Zoom, you call them. Say, Jide, thank you very much. I'm so, as you showed up for me, God will show up for you. As they're ready to support my business with this access package, with this entry verse, God will be there for you. And I'm going to make sure that this decision you have made, you're not going to regret it. See, this thing is a business. It's a business of life and death. It's a business of life and death. If you're going to have 1 million team members, it will start from 1, it will start from 2, it will start from 3. Can you do the 1, 2, 3 well? If you can't count to 1 to 3, you can never count to 1,000, you can never count to 1 million. Can you do the first 1, 2, 3 well? Then when you are done, say, you know what? I want to put you on the phone with Dr. Segun King or with ambassador this, ambassador that. I know he's very busy, but I'm going to ensure you speak to him and so that he can let you know you have made the best decision of your life. If you don't do that 3-way call within 24 hours, you have wasted the prospect. You have wasted the prospect. Okay, I'm going to wrap up now by preparing your expectation. If you are following me, please type in following. I'm wrapping up right now. Following, type in following. For those of you that came on late, congratulations. Learn to be prompt and timely to meetings. Seriously, learn to be prompt and timely to meetings. I won't say more than that. For those watching it on replay, of course, I'm sure you're having a good time. If you are following, type in following. I want to wrap up right now. If you are typing, if you are following, typing. If you are finding any value, type in value. Either in the comment section of the YouTube for those watching on replay, or just if you have gotten any value, if your mind popped open on anything I said about the first point. What is the first point? Belief system. The second point, understand that the business launch is a matter of life and death. Number 3, Number 3 is preparation. And there are 3 types of preparation. Like I said, there's the pre-business launch preparation. There is the during the business launch preparation. And there is the after the business launch preparation. If you miss any part of this, you need to play this and watch this again and again. Don't just watch to say I've watched. Watch to say I've heard everything DSK said, bumper to bumper, and I'm ready to do it. So I'm going to close on this note. Ladies and gentlemen, business launch cannot be done only once. If you look at the Project Activate, you see, we have done lots of trainings on Project Activate. Okay? We say that even if all you do, which should not be all you should do, but if that is all you do, sponsor 2 human beings. Yes, I say it categorically, sponsor and empower 2 human beings. And you teach the 2, not just to duplicate, but to do their business launch like I have taught you here tonight. If that is all you do, and you tell them, everybody that comes in, Jide, you must do your business launch. Shade, you must do your business launch. Watch this video by Dr. Segun King. And I need you to watch it 3 times. Let us do your business launch. See, if you have 20 people on the business launch and only 2 pay, it is not a successful business launch, but it is an effective business launch already. I repeat, if you don't plan to have 20, having 10 is small. It shows that you didn't do your proper inviting and you rushed the business launch, okay? You should at least use 1 week, 7 full days to prepare for your business launch. If you have less than 20, you did not do a good business launch. And out of the 20, I see some new people on this call, some of our partners that have been long away. I see you. I'm not going to mention your name. I see you and I'm happy as I've seen you. It shows that it's a new beginning for you. And what I just said is prophetic. All right. Back to what I was saying. If only 2 human beings pay on that day, whether they pay for megaverse of 1 million or they pay entry verse of 79,990 or they even pay 49, if only 2 pay on that call on that day, you have had an effective business launch for that week. Begin to plan for the next week, either by following up on those that said, I can count on you, you can count on me, and data did not allow them to count on you or count on them. Tell them you missed my business launch. Why? And I expected you. I was praying for you. I was expecting you. Why did you miss? Oh God. You know what? I'm going to let you know when I'm going to be having as in the next one. And that's going to be the final one. If you don't come for this one, just know that you have shot me on the leg. Just know that I'm not your friend. Just know that you are not my person. Just know you are not there for me. Just know that all our friendship is a waste. Emotionally blackmail them to come in for the next one. If you think what I'm saying is not serious enough, when you begin to make the millions, you will know whether what I'm saying is serious enough or not. So expectation management, some people, LASMA can arrest them and they will not be able to join the Zoom business launch. You're not going to kill them. You will give them a chance to join your next business launch. Some of them, Ray will just fall and scatter their internet and they will not join you. You will not cry now. Are you a cry baby? You will give them, you will tell them, I expected, oh my God. Man, you meant everything to me, but you didn't show. Let them say sorry. Let them kneel down and say, I didn't know this thing was life. And they told, no, now, but you promised me. Okay, you know what? I'll let you know when the next one is. If you miss that one, just block my number and just block me from your life. You know that kind of thing, right? And you prepare again for the next one. He that falls down is not a failure. It is the one that refused to get up that is a failure. And for those of you that you have done one business launch, either nobody came, or 4 people came, or 6 people came, or 10 people came, or nobody paid. Are you really telling me because your first business launch didn't go where you're a failure? No, now answer the question for yourself. Is it the first jam you wrote that gave you admission to university? Is it the first girl you asked out that dated you? Is it the first person you proposed to that married you? Is it the first time you attempted to have a child that you had a child? No, no. Is it the first visa you applied for that you got? You get the gist, right? Pick yourself up again and plan for next week. If you launch your business every week, oh my God, you'll be making 500K a month steady. You'll be making 1 million a month steady. Is that not what you want? Are you not going to be happy when you start earning that? Why don't you do the initial business launch very well till you get to a point whereby you can say, I have a team. Whereby you can create a name for your team so that you will know that, yes, your team is World Creation Initiative, but your team name, your 20 people, you call them Fire, or you call them Fire Warrior, or you call them Fire Monster. You begin to create an identity for your team. Which identity will you create when you have not passed 2, you have not passed 3, you have not passed 4? And I'm going to close on this note. A business you do not launch is not going to pay you. A business you do not launch is not going to promote you. A business you do not launch cannot give you financial freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for those that joined this training. If you missed anything I said, or you did not catch anything, you know what you're going to do? Don't rewind. Go back to the beginning again and watch it again till you understand everything I've said. Okay? Until you understand everything that I've said. Congratulations.